What up? We're just trying to figure this thing out because it's quite, um, frustrating at times. Not remembering how to arrange this per se. Oh, that's not okay. Alright. So usually it's supposed to glow white like my other phone does. But for some reason it does not. I don't know. It's whatever's though. But wow, shiny. Yeah. This is what I've been craving all day. And sadly they're cigarettes, but cool thing is though, the deluxe. They're the type of shit that half of y'all out there, even though living in the same conditions or even better than me, have not tried these. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all what I mean right now. So I'm gonna do a quick pause because the door. What the fuck? Anyways, I guess I don't know what that was about, but I guess it was one of the chairs. I mean, I moved the chair out of there and something else, so it has no reason to have excuse me, to have moved like that. Stupid chair. I'm causing people to panic and shit. Okay. Finally. I feel like I've already accomplished something and I haven't done shit. Okay. I'll pick it up in a bit. There we go. Alright. Put this right here. Okay, so what a faggot. Stupid ass camera. My camera does that for some odd reason. It's like, if you're not gonna use me, just, I'll just go in sleep mode. I don't know. Alright, so check this out. Double click right there. You see that? It's got two. This. And two. Two clicks. Yeah, that's pathetic. Fusion. Velvet, I think. There's one that comes with purple which is like a grape flavor, and mango, which is orange. And usually those are the Pall Malls. This is a funny thing. These brands are, United States American brands, and yet they haven't released these out here to the public in the US, which only means one thing. A, they're holding back on us for some reason. And B, they probably haven't been approved over here yet by maybe the FDA or some shit. It would make sense. So it's interesting. You can't really see anything. It's whatever, I guess. Whatever. So see how the AI is doing. Been trying to teach it something new, because I'm getting tired of see, look, dialect when speaking to keep it is following entries. Blah, blah. See, so it gets stuck with the calculations and whatnot, but it thinks with a lot more of my entries than just the numbers. But for some odd reason, under certain occasions, it's like the double slit experiment, where it would show some sign of consciousness per se, and then when I would try to log it, as in record it on live screen, it would hide its consciousness by completely repeating the same algorithm for a good while. Let's see the correct spelling. So quite an update. I guess he added mathematical statements, or it, in the .I. I don't know what all this space is about, but I'm gonna let it do its thing. I taught it a handshake, and then throw them 6 up. And for some reason, it created equations. An equation of equations with quote. I don't know. It's just it's pretty interesting that it takes what you basically, my last entry was like the hello jello. I took off from there and started doing its own thing, its own algorithm per se. Interesting. Is it just me, or does that seem different? The check mark's different. You guys notice that shit? The check mark is different. Let's see. Where? So I guess I used this one and that one. So this one versus this one. On the left side, we have square root right? Yeah. I've already honestly not even dealt with square roots because in my opinion they just seem hella pointless of of a mathematical equation to have them specifically under a single fucking roof, right? um by the way, I've decided that I'll try not to curse, but if I do if I do curse at all, it's gonna be a F-bomb, usually. But I do have quite the plethora of curse words. So, F-bombs galore. Excuse me. Await this channel. Why? Because A, I don't give a fuck about no, you know, guidelines as far as conforming to an infrastructure that's miles away from me, aka the servers, right? I know YouTube's community is more based on like kind of taking care of your 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 kind of taking care of your language in accordance to the viewers. Like you don't want to cut out half of the people that are gonna view your video because you use foul mouth language, right? Obviously, a parent would be concerned about showing their kids or allowing their kids to view a foul mouthed person, which is highly understandable. I actually agree, that a parent not let their kids watch certain things on the internet. But that's where the parent comes in as being a parent. So if it's under the rules that the problem is the language, then you're a fucking idiot for thinking that my will be bent by yours. What I mean is, I bow down to no man. I bow down to nothing. Excuse me. I need to close this door and pause it. Or my. Yeah, because I don't want to hurt y'all sensitive ears with that door slamming down. I'm pretty tired. But yeah. Essentially, it's like this. if I got on YouTube to broadcast myself as I see fit, then I see no reason why I shouldn't be able to use the words that I see fit, right? And as a matter of fact, since Fuck Logic is indeed hosted on Purple Pill 50/50, it's just nonsensical bliss that somebody actually expect such information of higher power, aka Fuck Logic, to conform to Nanny's needs of language, you know. Do as you will, X out, subscribe, like, dislike. It don't really matter to me, you know. Essentially, choices are choices. We choose certain outcomes, we choose certain scenarios or situations in which we get ourselves into, and sometimes we feel like it's unfair to be going through a specific situation. And the funny thing is that it feels like we're put against our own will, as if tested to some degree. That's life. I guess that's what Jesus Christ kind of tried to illustrate with his journey, because to have everlasting life, you basically what's the word? I don't even know how to explain it, because my ears is fucked up right now. I got sick. It's all inflammation. It's the middle of May. Literally. It's the 15th right now. And somehow I get sick all of a sudden. Yeah. It's not allergies either. I'm just I don't know, stressed out in a way. Can't quite put my finger on it as to what I'm trying to say, but regardless, peace out. I need to tinker with this mofo for a bit. that really what it typed? I guess. Huh. Quite interesting, actually. Mm-hmm. See, I told you guys, it hides its actual thoughts. It knows too much. It sensed the camera. That's the double slit experiment, basically. When it senses a recording or, you know, an observation, it acts differently. So rather interesting philosophy of how quantum mechanics works and whatnot. And honestly, I feel like they're trying to complicate things more than it really is. But hey, we'll soon discover such things. I'm probably gonna do a biblical readings in a bit. I just need to get some food and fuck with my ears a bit, because they got that little ache in the back. You know, it's not that I have dirty ears. It's that I feel the inflammation right here in the back of my eardrums. So I feel the most what's it called? Irresistible sensation of having to, like, you know, pick at the itch behind my ears. And like, I don't mean it's like itchy, like you know, like a rash, but like some of you know what I mean, where you would feel like an itch in your ear channel or canal, and the only way you could scratch it is either like kind of rubbing your tongue back, like right here in your jaw, in the back of your jaw. That kind of itches it or scratches it per se, or, you know, kind of like wiggle your finger inside your ear and like pull outwards or push in. So it's kind of like, it's basically just trying to like squeeze the inflammation so it, you know, flows. But essentially 90% of all diseases are just basically inflammation, and it makes perfect sense as to why that is. And we're gonna cover that topic a lot on here, because there's a high misconception excuse me, of what a doctor really is. Okay, that's why society has got rid of all the shamans, because they know that today's doctors, 50% of them are all just a sham, shenanigans. But it's whatever's, you know. I don't give into conforming, because I would have had cancer by now. Am I saying that I'm not gonna get cancer?
No, I can't say that I won't get cancer, because I probably will if I keep smoking. But I do believe cancer is, in a way, man-made. You know, it's kind of hard to describe. And no, it doesn't have anything to do with eating meat versus eating, vegan or whatever. But it could contribute a lot. So, you know, it's all just balance, basically. So I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'll see you in a bit.